Welcome back. India's expedition to Arctic region to study a long-term climate change will commence on 25th May. Union Minister for Science and Technology Prithviraj Chauhan will also visit the Norwegian island on 8 June to monitor the expedition work. NIO and NCEOR for the first time will do a joint study of climate change in the Arctic region.
Many nations are doing climate change study at Norwegian island of Nelson for past many years. Climate change has become a major concern for most of the countries. Sea level is rising every year due to global warming. Sources have confirmed to Prudent media that the first joint expedition to Nelson Island will be undertaken on 25th May. India already has its state-of-the-art laboratory on this island that has been named Himadri. Nelson Island belongs to Norway and it lies in the Arctic Circle. Now India wants to do long-term study of climate change on Indian subcontinent and other regions. How much monsoon will be affected due to global warming will all be studied during this expedition. NIO and NCEOR teams will put over 32 instruments in and around the Arctic region to study the changing climate. They will study the changing salinity of water, wind pressure and temperature of sea as part of the study. Recently, Union Minister of State and Science and Technology Prithviraj Chauhan had visited both these organizations. He had emphasized on joint collaboration to study climate change.
The global warming phenomena is real. Now, what exact impact it will have, how much sea level will rise, what will happen to monsoon cycle, what will happen to diseases, tropical diseases change, new diseases come upon us and all that. I think this is a complex prediction, complex modeling. Thousands of scientists throughout the world are involved in building mathematical models, making studies and all that. So I think any quick decision or a prediction will be risky, I think.
For India, long-term climate change study is very important as last year monsoon was poor in the initial 2 months. It had affected agricultural output and led into an inflation. Prithviraj Chauhan would also be visiting this island to monitor the expedition on 8th of June. Our senior reporter from Panji, Rakesh Kandolkar for Prudent Media.
If you are a Gmail user and you get suspicious emails like asking you to furnish your personal details, then be aware. Gmail users across India have received a malicious email that is not sent by Google. Have a look at this report.
Have a look at this email. The mail states the account owner has to give their personal details like account name, password, occupation, birth date and country. It also states that the account owner will lose the account permanently if he refuses to furnish the details within 7 days of receiving the warning. At a first glance, the mail looks authentic. What is surprising is it states that the Gmail team is working on a total security of all accounts in order to make Gmail better as ever, and as a result of this security upgrade, it requires all Gmail members to verify their account with Google. This is a malicious mail that is not sent by Gmail. This is an example of spamming or phishing. Some spammers send fraudulent mass messages designed to collect personal information called spoofing or password phishing. Google has assured a clarification on its website asking not to respond to such malicious mails. India's 71 million internet and close to 10 million broadband users are increasingly becoming the victims of vicious phishing attacks that can result in identity theft, danger to life and even crippling financial fraud. Gmail team is working on total security on all accounts in order to make Gmail better as ever, and as a result of this security upgrade, we require all Gmail members to verify their account with Google. Warning: account owner that refuses to update his or her account within 7 days of receiving this warning will lose his or her account permanently. Some spammers send fraudulent mass messages designed to collect personal information called spoofing or password phishing. We always advise our users to be wary of any message that asks for your personal information or messages that refer you to a web page asking for personal information. Google or Gmail does not send unsolicited mass messages asking for passwords or personal information. Even if the message asking for it claims to be from us, please don't believe it. Phishing activity has been on rise across India since December. The biggest target for cyber criminals are banking sites, followed by free email sites like Gmail and Yahoo, and social networking sites like Facebook and Orkut. Google advises its users not to respond to such mails. Gmail, or for that matter any email company, will not ask its users to furnish personal details. Verify the source of the email before responding to it. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Traffic cell and transport officials have assured the KP locals to regulate the mining traffic. Administration will also size down the overloading of trucks by 17th of May. KP Taluka Mining Front held a meeting with the officials on Friday and demanded implementation of the High Court order immediately. Here is a report.
The KP Taluka Mining Front held a meeting with the Transport and Traffic Police at DYSP's office in KP. They have demanded to regulate the mining traffic and overloading of trucks. They have complained of overloading, traffic congestion and dust pollution in KP and other areas.
Today we had convened a meeting of the concerned government officers from different transport departments, wherein they have to execute the orders of the High Court in the recent direction passed in the writ petition that so as to control overloading and regulating the mining transport. The meeting was convened in the office of the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Mr. Patre, wherein we discussed at length how measures can be taken and how implementation of the High Court order be done.
The KP Taluka Mining Affected People's Front had alleged that the truck operators are not following the High Court's order. They also claimed that they were assured of controlled mining traffic on the routes, but the same is not yet implemented. It was calculated that only 2 trucks will ply on the roads per minute. But the fact is different. Have a look. 5 to 6 trucks ply on the road per minute every day.
आमको थिंग अशुरांस दिला की प्रकाश जाधवन की मंडे साकून हायकोर्ट ऑर्डर इम्प्लिमेंट जातले अशें म्हणटा अशुरांस दिला आनी आतां आमकां ताणें वर्डिंग रँडम चॅक करपा खातीर येता म्हूण सांगिल्लें पूण ताणें पोळ मारलो भिरांतीन पोळ मारलो हेका ते वायलेट करता म्हण तांकां कन्फर्म जालां आसतलें आनीक खंयचर पुलीस कोणागे तरी मिनिस्टराक लागून कोणा दबाव येवन तें खुश मारले आमकां आनी आमकां सगळें कॅट केलां.
After the meeting, all the people asked the concerned officials present at the meet to check the traffic. But none of the officials came at the site. Our reporter in KP, Mayur Naik.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.